Okay, so now we're headed down to Brandywine Falls, and it's the largest falls in this national park. Cuyahoga River. So at one time, Boston Mill was a desolate older town, and when the National Park System took over, they restored a lot of these buildings. You can hike to the Brandywine Falls. It's about 1.5 miles. But with the rain today, we're going to go ahead and just drive to the parking lot that's near it and get out and walk. Show you just a little bit of the valley as we're headed down to the fall. See, it's not pouring down rain, but it's like every now and then we just get these little showers. It's still a nice day though. Well, it makes it a little muggy though.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at the Brandywine Falls. This is their information thing. We were here and now we're down the road to there. So, and there is a path that you can hike down here, but we chose to drive. So, but that's where we're at. Brandywine Falls. It says in the early 1800s, the power of Brandywine Falls was harnessed to drive grist, saw, and woolen mills to support a thriving industrial community. From the 1920s through the early 1940s, the beauty of the area attracted a progressive artist community. The power and beauty of the cascading waters continue to speak to us today, providing a natural scene for inspiration, photography, and weddings. All right, so we're going to be down here and look at it. They have a boardwalk for you. I go down a few steps for this trail. And then they give you this boardwalk. Okay, friends, so I'm on the boardwalk that goes down to the Brandywine Falls. Alright, so let's go ahead and walk on down. Wow, that's cool. I'm going to hang on to the railing for this one. Man, it's steep. It's not hard. It's steep. I can hear the falls. I can see the falls. Here they are from up here. We have to go all the way down this boardwalk to get closer. And this boardwalk is very steep. So, gotta go slow. especially today since it's wet. All right, I'm going to turn you guys off until I get to the bottom. All right. All right, so I made it down, safe and sound. Okay, the leaves, aren't they pretty? All right, let's go on over. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Brandywine Falls. Here in the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Okay, family and friends, so I made it to the Brandywine Falls here in the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. And those falls are beautiful. And it was definitely worth the walk. All right, I'm going to do a 360 here. So there's the falls. And this is the surrounding area. There's the boardwalk that I just came down. There are some ledges, stone ledges up there. Just absolutely beautiful down here in this national park. All right, I'm going to head on down the path. I'll talk to you all in a little bit. My guy just took my picture. He's a photographer. All right, now I have to get back up these steps, guys. And I will meet you at the top. Okay, so as I'm walking to the top, I'm seeing these beautiful leaves. Isn't that just beautiful? Fall is on its way. All right, almost to the top. Okay, friends, just look at all the colors in this one. Beautiful. We're in northern Ohio, and fall is on the way. And it's just beginning. Almost to the top. Alright, so now we're headed on the path to the left to see the upper falls. You see it from the upper side. Here we are from the upper side. Okay, so now we're up on the upper deck looking down. And this path is going to take us even closer. Jody, don't you love all the fall leaves that we're seeing? Beautiful fall leaves. Fall. Thank you for bringing me on this trip. Oh yeah, there's an old building here. I bet that was a mill at one time. Oh, there's a sign down here that tells us. Okay, so it's the Champion Electric Company. In 1920, Willis Hale built the Champion Electric Company near the ruins of the old grist mill. So there was a mill here. Here he produced restaurant appliances until 1937, when his factory was destroyed by lightning. These cinder block ruins are from the last industry in Brandywine village. Okay, the guy built an electric company near here. Alright, this is what it looks like from the top of the falls. That's kind of cool. Starts out as a little bitty stream right there. And just falls. Go up these little steps here. And I bet this is the Cuyahoga River. Yeah, that's the Cuyahoga River up in there. Comes down here and goes into the falls. Just beautiful. Alright, we made it to the end of the trail. Go over here and look at the Cuyahoga River. Oh wow, isn't that beautiful, guys? So that's that side of this little footbridge. And then here's the other side. You can see it's starting to sprinkle on us again. But it's been a fantastic day. It's just been light sprinkles every now and then. All right. Okay, friends, so I think these are the same leaves, just at different stages. Very cool. Okay, so I know that this one is called goldenrod. Oh, look, you can even see a little bee on there. So this one's a goldenrod. I'm not sure what these purple ones are. They look like a wild aster. So I'm thinking they might be a wild aster, but they are just swarming with little bumblebees. Yeah. Very pretty. And then of course we have some milkweed, which I'm always happy to see, because the monarch butterflies have to have milkweed in order to survive. These look like a tiny little wild daisy. All right, we are headed on down the road. I think we're going to try to find the Alright, so we left the waterfall and now we're headed down the road towards the beaver marsh. But on the way to the beaver marsh is a covered bridge. And if there's decent parking, we're going to try to park and see the covered bridge. Those signs usually mean there's going to be a view. If you can see the view with all the trees.
Yeah, right.
She liked that great.
She didn't. Trying to go up here and pick you up down at the bridge.
Okay. How far is that?
Get your towpath thing.
Turn left onto Riverview Road.
About 7 miles.
About, oh, that's fine.
Like picture this or something. It's only 2 miles. Oh, that stops there.
Continue on Riverview Road for 6 miles.
Alright, we'll meet you when we get down to the covered bridge. That's pretty down through there.
Pumpkins and Christmas trees.
This park has a lot of different interesting places, but they're kind of spread out, so you kind of have to look for them and know how to get to them. They do have a nice map to follow though.
To me, but unless you want to see all of it.
Yeah.
Some of it I'm like,
Yes, it has a lot of major features, and then it has a lot of minor features that you can also explore. And since we're only here for 2 days, and tomorrow it might actually be raining the whole time, we're hitting the major features. What we've seen so far has been beautiful and well worth this trip.
Turn right on Everett Road.
And this is Hale Farm Village.
the heritage of
Uh-huh.
the valley.
Yes. Yes, there's some interesting history to this national park. It's a big preservation project, preserving the town and the history of the mills and the history of the canals.
East and
Oh yeah.
Turn left.
Everett Road covered bridge.
you have to walk a little ways.
Yeah, I figure we might. They say it's beautiful though. They say it's well worth the walk.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned. I forgot.
Alright, so we're gonna park and walk on down to the bridge.
East toward Everett Road.
Okay, so out here in the field there's a whole flock of Canada geese. You can hear them.
Weird.
Big flock of them. Yeah, and there's some coming in for a landing. Alright, but we're headed on down to see the covered bridge, which I understand is supposed to be beautiful. Alright, so now we are at Everett, the Everett Road covered bridge. We are right there. Everett Road Covered Bridge. The story of the Everett Road Covered Bridge echoes the story of transportation and recreation in the Cuyahoga Valley. Horses and wagons and later automobiles traveled the original bridge built in the late 1870s. The reconstructed bridge remains busy, but only with foot traffic. Horseback riders, contra dancers, environmental education students, and photographers visit regularly. All right, we are headed on down. Okay, so we're following this path that goes all the way down. So I will meet you guys at the other end. Yeah, it is very pretty. That's the reconstructed bridge, but it's where the original bridge used to sit or stand. Okay, we're at the Everett Covered Bridge, and the sign says, "The reconstructed Everett Covered Bridge stands as a reminder of a common 19th century Ohio scene. While its original date of construction is uncertain, it is patterned on the 1869 Smith Truss design. In the 19th century, Ohio led the nation with over 2,000 covered bridges, the first built in 1809. The roofs and sides protected hard-to-replace wooden floors. Their popularity began to fade in the 1880s with the appearance of more durable iron bridges. Everett Covered Bridge is the only remaining covered bridge in Summit County in Ohio." It says, "Everett Covered Bridge, after the Great Flood of 1913, which closed the Ohio and Erie Canal. While the canal provided transportation to and from the valley, it took improvements like the covered bridge to make travel within the valley more feasible. The 1913 damage was repaired, but a spring storm destroyed the bridge in 1975. School children, local citizens, private organizations, and government agencies joined hands to secure funds for the historically accurate reconstruction completed in Okay, friends, here I am at the Everett Road Covered Bridge. It's a beautiful covered bridge here in northern Ohio. I am walking across the Everett Covered Bridge here in northern Ohio in the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. All right, and now I have gone back across and I'm headed back to the RV. So, nice little walk down here, definitely worth the visit. That's just beautiful down through there. So all of this is part of the valley, and it's just beautiful down in here. I know you can't see how many of the Canada geese are out there, but there are a lot out there in that field. All right, so I'm headed on back to Alice the Ark to take us on down the road. Okay, so one of the best things about being in an RV on your trip is wherever you're at, you can stop and have lunch. And that's what we're choosing to do, is have lunch here in the RV. And I am having a bologna sandwich with some chips and grapes. And this is our view. And these are our sounds. Just beautiful out through here. All right. Moving on down the road.